Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Tin Shed Shenanigans. Today, we are working on this Cub Cadet 364 zero-turn rider. This was given to me actually by a coworker, and he said, look, we parked it because it had a locked up spindle. You're more than welcome to have it. You can scrap it, do whatever you want. He said it ran perfectly fine before it got parked. And I was like, sure, I'll take it. Why not? And now we're going to try to get it running again. It is sprinkling right now, so it probably won't get worked on too much today, but it is stuck right now. It'll kind of turn, but I'm thinking maybe it's just the starter is locked up. Hopefully not the engine. But he said it ran perfectly fine before we parked it. So instead of it having the levers on the side, it's got these neat little levers up here, and both of them still move completely free. So I'm gonna see if I can't spin it by hand, take off the little cover and spin just the flywheel by hand, and go from there. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. So this one does have a twin cylinder Briggs and Stratton on it. So, and I saw a whole bunch of wasps flying around it the other day when I went to go move it. So hopefully the rain will keep them subsided. Because that one just broke off. Oh, it just rusted off. Never mind. Yeah, I think the roughest thing on this thing right now, at least from what I can tell, is going to be the seat. So we may put like a cover or something over that because, I would like to try to resell this. All right, let's see. Whew. May have to pull that cover off to spin this thing over. Golly. Hey, there it goes. There it goes. Hey, she's got compression. All right. We got her to spin over. Let me go get my jump box and see if it'll do anything. So, yeah, let me grab all that. All right, so I got my jump box hooked up. I can't use the key because I think the solenoid or something's just like dead. So okay, she spins over. Sweet. She got a little warm. Now that I know that, I can probably throw an extra solenoid on it and throw a battery in it. I think this thing picks up somehow or maybe comes off because that's how it looks like the only way to get that battery out. But now that I know it is worth putting more time into, now that I know it spins over, I think what we're going to do is maybe give it a bath tomorrow if it's not raining. But our next step will be to get a battery in it, and we're going to maybe have to put a solenoid on it. Not 100%. We're going to get this back on just to keep people from sticking fingers in there. But he did say that the only thing wrong with it was it had a locked up spindle. So since I will be... Oh no! That hit the ground. No, it didn't. Fell on a plate down here. And if you hear music in the back, it's my brother-in-law. They're about to go put some seed out. He just got done planting a dove field for us this season. So we may do a little bit of videoing for that, but yeah, I'll see if I can't put some air in these tires because they are flat. If not, I think I've got tubes that'll fit it. Yeah, I do. I actually do have tubes. So yeah, let's do all that and get all that ready. Oh, one thing I did want to mention, guys. I put my email for 10 Shed Shenanigans in the description of my channel. So if you guys, have anyone that's got a lawnmower just sitting around, they don't know what to do with it anymore, they're tired of looking at it, you can shoot me an email. If you're in my area, absolutely, I'll come pick it up free. Come pick it up for free. If you want to see it on the channel, shoot me a message. Hey, we've got this lawnmower. We'd love to see it on the channel to get fixed up and going again. Or, hey, my dad's got a lawnmower that he would love to see fixed up and going again. I'd be ecstatic to fix that. Even if y'all want it fixed up for personal use, shoot me an email. Hey, how much would you charge to get it running? Most of the time, if y'all let me video it, I'll just do it for parts. It's not a big deal. But yeah, I just want to let y'all know that I do have my email for the channel in the description for the channel. So, y'all have any questions, ideas, critiques about all the filming, let me know. I'm all open ears. So just want to let y'all know that. Okay, so I went to come out here to, check spark and everything on the old Cub Cadet, and the end rusted away. That's connecting it to the spark plug. So I'm gonna have to order new coils, and I might as well order new plugs while I'm at it. So just to see if it has spark. So yeah, it's fun. So I'm gonna get that ordered. And it's not the solenoid that's causing it to not spin. I think it's the key switch. Typically when these things get left out and they absorb a lot of water, it just kind of kills the key switch. But I may have one if I can ever figure out how to get to underneath it to get it out. But yeah, this thing only has 203 hours on it. Doesn't look like it, but it does. But yeah, I'm gonna get those coils ordered and we'll try this again. All right, we are back out here again today. It is Monday. I was waiting on parts for the old Cub Cadet, and we left off and we didn't have spark. I'm sure I showed y'all, but in case I didn't, because I can't remember because it's been like a week, this is what we were dealing with. That's the spark plug end. There's supposed to be like a little clamp on there, and then this is the rest of the body. Super duper rusty. There's actually supposed to be like a little wire, I think, right here. Right here is supposed to be like a little wire that's just hanging down. The end just came off. So yeah, I'm gonna get this all taken apart, get new coils on it, because they finally came in and throw some new spark plugs in it, and we'll see if she has spark. And if she has spark, we'll throw something down the gullet and see if it'll make any kind of noise. And if it does, sweet, we'll keep going. And if it doesn't, we will just figure out why it's not sparking. There's not too much else that can be causing it to not spark. Let's just jump right on into it. So now it's kind of one of the good times I can show you exactly how to, I guess, gap a coil on one of these mowers. Make sure y'all can actually see one of the coils. Scoot y'all in a little bit and angle it down. Perfect. All right. So they make, special tools you can buy to gap them. My grandpa taught me, get a piece of cardstock, like a business card or something, and you just slide it over, and then you'll spin the crank until that magnet touches, and it'll suck it to it. You'll get your ratchet or wrench or whatever, and you'll just snug it on down. And you can do it at any point on the crankshaft. It's just easier to do it on the with the magnet. And then you'll simply spin it to grab your magnet, Oh, I forgot to put the cardstock on this one before getting the magnet over it. And for the ones with the dual coils, same thing. And these are just little 8mm. All right, there we go. And then I'm gonna get a little piece of sandpaper and just clean off that magnet the best I can. Just try to get all the rust off of it. All right, I've got some new spark plugs in there. I should find the insulator boots, that way I'm not just arcing everywhere. So let me find those, get those stuck on, and then we'll wing it over and see if we've got spark. All right, so I've got the new plugs in, new coils in. I couldn't find the insulators, so oh, that's right, I don't have this plugged in. Hold on, let me go plug this in real quick so I can use the big battery pack. All right, now we're plugged in. 12-volt start. I took one of the spark plugs out because I don't feel like going to get my spark checker. Let's hope this doesn't shock me, and if it does, then I know we have spark. We have spark. It just shocked me. Wow, that was not enjoyable. I'm going to leave one spark plug out just in case the compression release on this thing is dead. All right, clear. It's almost like it's not sucking any air. Now let's try it. Got the throttle wide open. Come on. I just want to hear you try to make some sounds, okay? All I want. I know this one has spark. I would assume the other one has spark. All right, let's try something. I'm going to take both spark plugs out and wing it over for a bit and see if that doesn't help our situation. All right, guys, I figured it out. Don't ever do this, by the way. The aftermarket coils that I bought off Amazon, one of them touched the fins on the motor, and that was grounding it out for the shutoff solenoid, or for the shutoff, so it wasn't putting spark to the one that I had connected. So I fixed it. Let's see if it does anything now. Please just make some sweet, beautiful noise. Give you some healthy dose of go juice. Universal key. Okay, let me take a spark plug out. Let's go with this one. It may have been sitting for so long that there's carbon built up somewhere, and it's not wanting to give it enough oomph to spin it over. I need to put that on a t-shirt. Give it some oomph. I say that a lot on this channel. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments if I should get a t-shirt that says give it some oomph. Alright, firing. It's trying. It's trying so bad to run. Why won't you just run? Maybe if I put my hand. Oh, ho, ho. It did it! It smells horrible because it's burning whatever junk was in those cylinders. But it did it. Alright, let's see if I can't get it to fire up again. Come on, old girlie. Alright, it runs. Sweet. This thing's been sitting. There it is. The sticker date on the battery is 3 of 2012, and I think he said about 20. Yeah, late 2012 is about what he said. Okay. This thing has been sitting since the end of 2012. That is 13 years that this thing's been sitting. And it needed new coils and some new spark plugs. And for the most part, it was running on its own. I bet if I put a fuel source to it and just left one plug in it for right now, it would run. Wow, that is super exciting. All right, cool. I can... there's wasps everywhere. I've disturbed their home. Either way, I know a spindle's locked up, but I got to get it running and driving first before I spend any money on the deck. So let's focus on that. But cool, that's a step in the right direction. All right, guys, we're back out here again. We're going to put a tube in that tire, so I'll show you that in a second. But I think this one's just going to be remove the deck, and it'll just be a mower, because I'm sure you can see the rust under the seat, which we'll actually take the seat off of the other Cub Cadet that's still here that's being parted out. That was the one with the possible blown head gasket. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. But then I peeked under here to look at everything and all the rust under here. The deck is okay, but the spindles and pulleys, I'd have to spend $400 on pulleys and spindles just to get it where it'd cut grass again. So I won't be doing that, unfortunately. So yeah, it'll just be a lawnmower that needs a deck. But yeah, let's go get this tire tube put in. All right, so I know I've skipped a few spots to get to this point, but I accidentally broke the fuel pump, so we have a new fuel pump on it, even though the old one worked. I broke one of the little connector necks off, and if you notice, I've got the plastic piece over there. It's because I had to replace the key switch, because from sitting outside, it was just completely junk. But as you can see, 312 is the date on the battery. We're going to swap seats from that mower out there, because it's the same seat, and that's actually what I took the key switch out of. So I'm gonna get all this kind of cleaned up the best I can, and then we'll see if we can't start it with the key and see if it'll run on its own with the carburetor. I don't know because of how bad that fuel is, but we'll see. All right, we've got a new seat on, so at least it has a seat switch in it, and I at least want to see if this key switch will work. Like I said, I've been robbing parts off of, hello, Mr. Black Widow. I've been robbing parts off that other lawnmower that I've been trying to part out forever. So now we can actually access the battery a whole lot better. Is the solenoid bad? Probably. Well, at least we can access it a little bit better. I at least want to see if this thing will run. Give it a little spray. I'm sure whatever fuel is in it is not the greatest stuff. Turn choke off, run it on full throttle. I know people say, oh, don't start them on full throttle. In this scenario, I don't really think it matters. Let me go get a universal key. You know, I wonder. There's a lever here. I wonder if my solenoid is just not bad. It probably is. There's also probably some wiring damage somewhere down the line. But, oh well. By universal key, I mean just a bent piece of wire. It tried. That thing is getting hot. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, that thing's getting smoldering hot. Back to the pliers. At least they've got a pretty stout rubber coating on them. Oh, come on, you. I'm just trying to make you live again. Oh, come on. It's trying. Come on. Okay. She wants to run, but she doesn't at the same time. Not really sure what's going on with that. I may see if I can pull the. Also, occasionally, oh, that would be why. The belt doesn't want to be engaged for the drive pulleys, and also because the drive pulleys are so rusted that they're just not there. Still on. It looks like it's leaking every fluid imaginable. So I may see if I can get it running one more time, and if I can't, it's just going to be a parts mower, because she may be a bit too far gone to actually get her running. All right, old thing. Come on. I've already got a spark plug out, so that should be helping it. All right, come on, old girl, one more time. All right, to answer the question, will it run after 13 years? Yes. Is it going to drive? Most likely not. Will it ever cut again? No. That is a big hard no. But we got her running. There's so much trash probably in the fuel tank and the fuel pump that I just put on. It's probably sucked everything up. The carburetor's all gummed up, but she does run. So we know at least we have a good motor. So it's only got 203 hours on it. So at least there's that. I may just pull the motor off and sell the motor because the pulleys are so gone that there's nothing there. I actually bring y'all in so y'all can see a little bit better of what I'm talking about. So let's see if I can, yeah, if y'all see, one, these fins shouldn't move that easy, and two, see how gone that is? Those fittings are all gone and rusted, and that's for the hydros. Everything is just so rusted on this thing. You would think it came from up north. But, and see how I'm moving the belt and it's not moving that tensioner pulley or that idler pulley? Something in all of this is super messed up. So, I mean, I'll at least see if I can get it running with 2 plugs in it. And then we're going to call it quits right there. Well, guys, this has been a less successful Will It Run. Oh, hey, there's a light on. The battery took some kind of a charge. This has been a less successful Will It Run. It's kind of hoping to be able to drive this thing around, but everything's so rusted on it. The pulleys are basically gone. None of the deck pulleys are there anymore. Fuel tank's been so full of junk for so long, I'd have to almost replace it. But yeah, the engine runs. It's going to definitely need a starter because putting both plugs in it doesn't have enough oomph to spin it over and really start it. But I'm sure you can see all the love bugs flying around. Very exciting time. But yeah, she will run. So if anyone needs a twin cylinder Briggs and Stratton, my email, like I said, is in my description of my channel. So if you need a twin cylinder Briggs and Stratton and you're in, within a few hours, I'll meet you halfway. Or if you want to come here and get the engine, cool. I don't know if the PTO works because yeah, but the engine does run. We heard it's got new coils on it, a new fuel pump. Carburetor definitely needs to be cleaned. But yeah, the old Easy Rider twin cylinder Briggs and Stratton is pretty good. Still only 200 hours on it, so it's still got plenty of life left in it. So but yeah, thank you guys for watching. Sorry it's been a little while since I put a video out. I've had just a lot going on. Got stung by a wasp a couple days ago. I'm just slightly allergic, so that kind of put me out of commission for a couple days. But yeah, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit the little bell icon so you don't miss any more episodes and you don't miss any future episodes coming out. And I thank everyone for all the support, and I'll see y'all next time on another episode of 10 Shed Shenanigans.